Oh my god. At this point, I can do nothing but laugh because the Bears continue finding new and innovative ways to disappoint our fan base every single weekend at this point, okay? It's a new thing every week. One week it's a missed field goal. This week it's a fumble by Adam Shaheen to wipe out any chance of a comeback when everything was going our way. And obviously, that was not the only bad part about this game. Ultimately, I think this game was a team loss. Our defense let us down at the end. But more importantly, our freaking offense was absolutely freaking horrendous in the first half. They were absolutely god awful. And before all of you guys want to put all of the blame on Matt Nagy, which obviously Matt Nagy does deserve his fair share of the blame because he did not call a good game at all in the first half. And in the second half, he made a lot of questionable decisions like punting at the wrong times, having, Tariq Cohen be your goal-to-go running back. I mean, I don't know what Matt Nagy was thinking at certain times, but the fact of the matter is that Mitch Trubisky is still not a NFL quarterback. Re-look at the film tomorrow morning when it comes out on NFL Game Pass, and look at the amount of mistakes Mitch Trubisky is still making in his third year in the NFL at week 9, okay? There is absolutely no excuse for Mitch Trubisky anymore. And yes, again, all of the blame is not on him because the receivers were dropping some pretty easy passes, and Matt Nagy deserves some blame as well, like I mentioned. But at the end of the day, I still don't trust Mitch to hit wide open dudes. I don't trust him to call out a blitz. I don't trust him to do these things that normal NFL QBs can do. And it's a matter of hoping that we get lucky with Trubisky, right? Once in a while he'll make some pretty good plays. In the second half, when he was confident, when he was getting the ball out pretty fast, he did look pretty good. But again, that's when we were already down by so much, when the Eagles secondary was playing a little bit more conservatively. And again, the Eagles secondary are no world beaters, so it's no thing to brag about if you're doing good against the Eagles secondary. So, I mean, with all these factors, taking all of them into account, the fact that we only managed 14 points against a defense like this, a secondary playing this bad, it's absolutely unacceptable, and it just shows you that Mitch Trubisky is not our future. The defense, although they were not the main reason why we lost, they were one of the reasons because in the second half, I mean, Chuck Pagano, I don't know what he was doing, okay? All those screen passes, I mean, it seemed like Chuck Pagano had never seen a screen pass before in his life. Because on all those third and longs, like 3rd and 12, 3rd and 15, we gave up all those long plays because of screen passes, okay? I mean, I don't get how you possibly let that happen over and over and over again. That was some piss poor play calling by Chuck Pagano, but again, I'm not going to put too much blame on this defense because they kept us in this game for a long time. With the first half that our offense had, I mean, we should have been down by like 20, 30 points, okay? Only gaining 1 yard of offense for a good portion of the first half. Our defense was out there for so long. They were getting gassed. So the problem on this team is not our defense. The defense is the only reason we're not getting blown out by 30, 40 points every game, because if we did not have a good defense, this would have been exactly the same as Mark Trestman's second year when we got blown out by just ridiculous margins every single game. So, I mean, I wish our defense did do better in the second half. It's a shame they didn't. That was one of the reasons why we lost, but I'm not going to put all of the blame on this defense. A good portion of the blame, the majority of the blame, goes on this horrendous offense. And lastly, let me end by talking about this bum, Adam Shaheen. We had a chance to win that game at the end, okay? I know we only had 25 seconds left. It would have been, some type of miracle would have had to happen. But for Adam Shaheen to, he kind of, gave up on that ball, okay? The way he kind of half-assedly tried to go for it, I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. He should be cut right after this game for just wiping out any chance of a comeback when our offense was looking pretty good. So, Adam Shaheen, you're an absolute bum. It was, I mean, another failed Ryan Pace draft pick early on, because now Ryan Pace has had a lot of failed draft picks early on in the first and second round. So, Adam Shaheen is a bust. Our other tight end, Trey Burton, he's a bust also. But it just made me so mad to see Adam Shaheen fumble away our chances because it just seemed like he didn't care, okay? And I know deep down maybe he did care, but the way he didn't give his full effort on that ball, it made me disgusted. That's all I have to say about this game. Again, leave all your comments down below. I want to know what you guys have to say about this game. If you agree with me, if you disagree, what your reactions were on this game. And at this point, being 3-5 with the way our division is playing, with the way the rest of the NFC is playing, and with the competition we still have left on our schedule, there is pretty much no shot of making the playoffs. This season is a wash. Okay, I know mathematically we still have a chance, and I'm still going to root for us until we are mathematically eliminated. But for us to go on a 4-game losing streak, okay, and losing to all these teams that we have no business losing to, I have no idea later on how we're possibly going to win games because at this point, at this point, we have to go on we have to pretty much win out almost the rest of the season to have a shot at making the playoffs. Maybe we can afford one loss, but we all know that's probably not going to happen. This is one of the most disappointing seasons in Bears history. At this point, I'm not even angry anymore. I'm just sad because all these hopes I had, all these hype videos I made, I mean, it was all for nothing, I guess. I mean, I know next year is a totally different year and there's going to be massive changes at the end of this year, but it really breaks my heart. It breaks all of your guys' heart to be seeing this because we thought it was going to be a Super Bowl year. It's not going to be. That is all I have to say. Leave your comments down below again, but as always, bear down.